All right, boys, it's time for the year 2 draft deadline. All right, it's going to be a big day. We got a lot of work ahead of us here. Now, it kind of sucks because, again, I think we only have one phone. It didn't tell me at all since the trade deadline that we only have one phone to work with. Kind of sucks, but we're still going to be able to move up and get one of those top playmakers, okay? So, before we do anything, we got to figure out where our draft picks are going to be. Now, I think in the last video... Hang on, let me go back to playoff tree. I think I saw Anaheim in the Final Four. Hang on. Western Conference, yes. So I'm pretty sure with the way the NHL works, it's the regular season that dictates where you go in the draft, except for the Final Four. The Final Four go 26 through 30 in the draft. So Anaheim's probably going to be, I don't know, like 26th overall, 27th overall, because they didn't make it to the final. They might even be 28th overall, because Chicago and Pittsburgh will be 29, 30. All right? So... excluding Anaheim, let's go to team standings, all right, and we're going to let's sort it upside down, and we'll count down this way. So Colorado, Ottawa, Dallas, these guys are going to get first overalls, okay? So first, second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. All right, so it's saying Anaheim should be 15th overall, but because they got to the Final Four, I'm pretty sure that they will be like 27 or 28th overall. Well, remember that, though, because if we have a pick that's 15th overall, it will be Anaheim. I just got to remember that. So Anaheim, so that's 15, 16, 17, 18. So our pick, the Tampa Bay pick, is going to be 18th overall. So we got to remember that. 18, 19, 20, 21. The Islander pick is 21, so 18 and 21. 21, 22, 23, 24. All right, so Montreal's 24. So it looks like we have the 18th overall pick, 19, 20, the 21st, and the 24. And if we have a 15, then it's definitely Anaheim. So the teams that we want to trade away, Montreal and the Islanders. Unless we see a 27th, then it's going to be Montreal and Anaheim, okay? All right, so there you go. Now that we've done that, let's check out the scouting report. Whoa. Let's go into the scouting central and see which players that we can snag up here. All right, so Lofthouse is going 1, McKinnon's going 2, Shinkruk is going 3. Now, they're all playmakers. Lofthouse is a center, McKinnon's a right winger, Hunter Shinkruk is a left winger. I really don't have a preference on which player I get here. You guys are saying this Lofthouse guy is great. I think McKinnon might be as good as well, and Shinkruk I think could be as good as well. I edited both these two guys, not too much because Lofthouse is still projected to go higher than them. The only thing is, which position do we want? I wouldn't mind keeping Stamkos on the wing because he had 94 points this year. He can play on the wing, all right. But we could also get a right wing playmaker. We could get a left wing playmaker. So I really don't have a preference of which player I go for. Okay, we're gonna look at the trade values between 1 and 3. And if there's a difference, I'll go for the 3rd overall pick. But if there's no difference between 1 and 3, I'll go for the 1st overall pick, and then we'll decide which player, okay? I think if I get the 1st overall pick, I think that since we have Galchenyuk, Galchenyuk's not going to want to play. Well, he can play. Not going to want to. I mean, I don't know. I think I'll skip on Shinkruk. I think it's between McKinnon and Lofthouse, okay? Yeah, I think it's between it. You guys were saying go for Lofthouse. We might have to go for Lofthouse, but we'll see when it happens. Now, the next pick is going to be the 15th overall, if we do have the 15th overall, and it's going to be Erzberg. All right, Bork. We can get Cross, Earn. All right, Carlisle, Jordan Subban. Oh, Jordan Subban. I edited this guy as well. Nothing too special. Again, he's 20th overall. But that's somebody that we could grab with our Tampa Bay pick because we have the 18th overall pick with Tampa Bay. So that's good. So we don't want to trade that Tampa Bay pick because we can snap up Jordan Subban. Anyone else down here? No one really else. Okay. I think you guys were saying go for this Raphael Lafontaine guy as well. I can't remember your comments. I think you were. There's other players down here that I edited like Sean Monahan. Again, I really went easy on the drafts this year, okay? I didn't edit the rookies as much as I did in the past. So we're going to want to trade away 2 first-round picks to move up to the top 3 and then get Jordan Subban with another one and then maybe that LaFontaine guy or Monahan with the last pick, okay? All right, so let's get right into it here. Draft deadline. Here we go. Big day here. Big day. Hopefully we're going to draft a franchise-type player. All right, you see down there in 27th, we have a 27th overall pick. That's the Anaheim pick for sure because the final four get 27 to 30. Pittsburgh, LA probably traded with Chicago. That's why they have that pick. It's probably Chicago's pick. That's what I mean. I have to check it beforehand. It really doesn't say LA. It doesn't say like Chicago's pick, now LA's pick or anything like that. So I think the 27th is Anaheim, so I want to hold on to that. 17th overall is probably the Tampa Bay pick. 19th is the Islander pick. And 21st is more than likely the Montreal pick. So Montreal and Anaheim, those are the two teams that we're going to trade away for. And Dallas, Colorado, and the Ottawa Senators are 1, 2, and 3. So let's see if there's any difference between Dallas and Ottawa, because Dallas was number 1, Ottawa was number 3. Nashville, they have the 10th pick. What are they offering me here? They want to give me David Legwand and their first for David Perron. No way, no how. I'm not even going to accept it because I only have one phone here. This sucks. Man, that's I could have done so much more here, man. One freaking phone. God damn. All right, so Ottawa, let's see what they were the 3rd overall pick. Their trade value for the the 3rd overall pick is at the end of L. In trade value, the end of L. Okay, so let's see if it's any different from Dallas's pick. Hang on. Dallas Stars. No, it's right before the end of L. So, yeah, the trade value between 1 and 3 are basically identical. So let's go for the 1st overall pick here, okay? Dallas, 1st overall. We're going to have to give up a lot here, but I'm okay with that. So Anaheim, down there. Montreal, down there, okay? So we're already giving up 2 first-round picks. Now, they're not going to accept this because the Anaheim pick is basically like 4 picks away from their 2nd-round pick. It's not that big of a deal. Montreal, it's starting to get up there, but we're going to definitely have to add a second here, a second there. I wouldn't mind trying that, actually. Hang on a sec. Hang on. Because I have 2 second-round picks. Let me just think about this here. Hang on a second. Say I took off Montreal. If I just added Anaheim's first, then 2 seconds, all right, a second from next year, and a third from next year, because then we'd be able to keep the 2 first or the 3 first. We still have 4 first-round picks for this year. I'm just thinking, would it go through? Would it go through? You know what? That would probably go through. Even though the Anaheim picks are fairly late, I still think that'll go through because it is a lot of draft picks. Yeah, I'm going to try this. Now, if this doesn't go through, we're screwed because we only have one phone. But I'm willing to try this because I do think it'll go through. And I know we said we were on a 3-year rebuild, but I'm more and more looking at our team. We don't really need to go into the draft as much next year because also we're going to finish the regular season with a good record next year. I'm hoping anyways, okay? Hopefully better than this year. So let's see if it'll go through. Yes, it did. If I didn't accept this offer of yours, the Dallas Stars fans would call for my resignation. All right, so we didn't have to give up 2 first-round picks. We only gave up the Anaheim pick, and now we have number 1, 17, 19, and 21. All right, so there we go. Let's get number 1, son. So we can go for Trent Lofthouse, Nathan MacKinnon, or Hunter Shinkaruk. I said it's going to be between MacKinnon and Lofthouse. McKinnon's 1 year younger. Lofthouse, though, you guys were saying go for Lofthouse. Go for Lofthouse. He had great potential. I got Galchenyuk in the minors, but Galchenyuk went like 10th overall. He's not going to be a franchise player like you guys were saying Lofthouse turns out to be. But MacKinnon wouldn't be a bad right winger. But again, Stamkos had a good season on the left side, so maybe when Thornton and LeCavalier retire, our first line could be Lofthouse in the center, Galchenyuk in the second line center, and then Stamkos and Perron for 1 and 2 on the left wing, and then Connolly on the right, and then we find another one. But we also have Granlund in the system, so I don't know. I think we're fairly weak for right wingers, but you know what? You guys were saying go for Trent Lofthouse. Go for Trent Lofthouse. You know what? I don't know anything about this guy. I've never drafted him before. I will take the media's advice, all right, boys? I will take your advice. You guys, you better not prove me wrong here, all right? I'm going with your guys' advice. You guys, oh my goodness. If he turns out to be a bust, I'm blaming you. I'm blaming you. Trent Lofthouse. There you go. I drafted him. Now let's see where everyone else goes. Shinkaruk went to the Avalanche. MacKinnon went to the Ottawa Senators. Let's go down here. Is there anyone else? Barkov. Barkov was another guy I edited. He went to the Carolina Hurricanes. And yes, so it looks like, all right, so we got the next pick And then the Carolina Hurricanes have the pick after that. So let's see. Jordan Subban is still 3 picks or 4 picks away. So I don't necessarily need to go for Jordan Subban just yet. Landon Cross, defenseman, 6'3", defensive defenseman, not bad. Adam Earn, right wing, 2-way forward, nah. Chris Carlisle, nah. Jordan Subban, I do want to get Jordan Subban, offensive defenseman. Let me just go down here. I got 3 picks left. You guys were saying go for this LaFontaine guy. I don't know. I don't know if I should. And Sean Monahan, I definitely want to go. Yeah, I think I want to get him with the 3rd pick. You know what? I'm not going to go for this Landon Cross guy. I'm going to go for Jordan Subban right now. All right, I want to get Jordan Subban. Now him and Malkin can play together. There you go. We're going to go down here. I'll take advice from you guys again. All right, Raphael LaFontaine, you guys were saying get him. I got him. There you go. There's another center playmaker that we got for our team. And the next guy, we're going to get Sean Monahan. All right, down here. What is this guy? Another center play. Maybe not. Maybe we don't need another center playmaker. Hang on. I would actually, you know what? I wouldn't mind getting another defenseman. You know what? Let's stack up on the center playmakers. That way we can trade them away. Yeah, because I don't know anything else about these guys. And Monahan, I didn't make him a stud, but I know I gave him a little bit of potential. So, yeah, we'll get Sean Monahan. All right? There you go. Now, he could have lost that potential, but I'm hoping that he didn't. So, our 4 first-round picks, Lofthouse, Subban, LaFontaine, and Monahan. 3 center playmakers we drafted there. That's all right, though. Trade assets of the future. The LA Kings are coming at me. Let's see what they got here. David Perron for a first in next year's, and Oscar Muller. A lot of teams want Perron, man. No, I'm not trading him away. And let's skip the rest of the draft because, yeah, we traded away all of our other picks. Yep, we're going to skip the rest of the draft here. So in this video, I still want to get the, let's do the re-sign stage, show you guys all of our rookies. Let's see what our GM tracker says, see if we can update the assistant coach. Almost. That's all right, though. All right, so it simulates.